Central High School keeps a database of information about each student, including the numeric variables number of absences and grade point average. The expression below is used to determine whether a student is eligible to receive an academic award. Which of the following pairs of values indicates that a student is eligible to receive an academic award? So we're given various values for number of absences and grade point averages, and we have to put those values into this line of code here that uses an AND statement to make sure that the number of absences is less than or equal to 5 and that the grade point average is greater than 3.5. So if a student is to get an academic award, their absences need to be at least less than 5 and their grade point average needs to be at least 3.5. So a student with 3 absences, that's less than 5, and a student with a grade point average of a 4.0, that's greater than 3.5. Since both of these expressions here are true on both sides of the AND statement, that means the AND statement returns a true or a 1, meaning that the student is eligible to get an academic award. So we need both of these expressions on the left and the right of the AND statement to be true. If one of them is true and the other is not, the student won't get an academic award. And obviously, if both are not true, then there will be no academic award. Only in the case that both the number of absences is less than or equal to 5 and grade point average is the greater than or equal to greater than 3.5. So let's look at each of the answer choices. A says the number of absences is equal to 3 and the grade point average is 3.5. So number of absences 3, that is less than 5, so that's good. And grade point average is 3.5, and that is not less than 3.5. This is equal to 3.5. So that means this student does not get an academic award because their grade point average needs to be greater than 3.5. So they needed like a 3.51 or something greater than 3.5. You can't be equal to 3.5 unless they had the equal operator underneath the greater than operator. So despite having less than 5 absences, the grade point average was not high enough. So A does not get an academic award. What about B? B says the number of absences is 5 and that the grade point average is 3.8. Well, 5 is less than or equal to 5. Specifically, it's equal to. So that means absences is fine. Grade point average is 3.8, which is greater than 3.5. So that's good. Oh, it made a typo up here. This should be a greater than symbol. In this case, it doesn't really matter because 3.5 is not less than or greater than 3.5. It was equal to, so it doesn't change the answer for A. Back to B, here 3.8 is greater than 3.5. So in both cases, it met the expression returns true. 5 is less than or equal to 5, and 3.8 GPA is greater than 3.5. So B is probably correct. But let's check the other answer choices first. So C says the number of absences is 6, and the grade point average is 3.4. So 6 and 3.4. So 6 is not less than 5 or equal to 5. So the absences statement is going to return false or 0. And 3.4 is greater than 3.5. So this side of the expression will be true. But since this side was not true, the number of absences needed to be less than or equal to 5. This will also not get an academic award. B says the number of absences is 6. So 6, and the grade point average is 3.6. So again, 6 is not less than or equal to 5. And 3.6 is greater than 3.5. But since one of the expressions failed, then the student does not get an academic award. So B was the correct answer, since it was only one with the number of absences that are less than 5 and the grade point average being greater than 3.5.